Fairy Tale 159. Yet another case where an okay manga chapter gets turned into a really good anime, actually. It was an episode. It was pretty good. Now we have Lucy versus Flair, or Blondie versus Obsessed Girlfriend, because Flair really gives off this obsessed, crazy girlfriend kind of quality thing. It's, yeah. And then she gets kind of, and the fight's okay, and of course then she goes evil, and basically threatens to kill, or at minimum badly hurt, little Asuka. And it's like with the hair there, underneath. Yeah, it was pretty vicious. Now, of course, Natsu goes in and finds it, and then burns the hair. She goes in and does that. And then Gemini comes out. They form into Lucy, which they've done before, and this is where the humor element to really kind of like lighten up the kind of kill thing for Fairy Tale there in the middle. It got kind of dark. They turn into her, and God, I love this. They turn into her. They're in a towel, and they're like, "Well, hey, this is the last time we practice this. You came out of the shower, and you're in a towel." I'm like, okay, and then when they do the peek down thing, oh, that was so hilarious. Absolutely found that. That's so funny. But anyway, as you can tell, I don't have a problem with the humor in Fairy Tale. I think it's, for the most part, I think 99% of it's pretty funny, or 95% of it. So anyway, so in enjoying that. Okay, and then of course now there's two Lucys that combine together to go ahead and do Uranometria, the ultimate magic of the stars, and they're going to pelt Flair with all these like little meteorite planet looking things, and then bam, it's gone. And then it's our old nemesis Obra, right? The little dude. He went and zapped away all the magic out of it, and of course he went ahead and drained the magic out of Lucy too, and she just falls over. And Flair ends up winning. So, yeah, so that's how that turns out. And at the end, once again, in the whole Fairy Tale thing with the emotions and everything, when Lucy's so incredibly, the whole roller coaster ride she's had to go through emotionally and all this, and poor little, Asuka's life being threatened, and then losing, and then Natsu comes out as a good teammate and a friend, a real warm part of this whole Fairy Tale, which I just love. And even she's all down and crying, and he's like, "Hey, you know what? You taught me to win, and we can do this, and can do all the stuff and everything." And then here's the combining sort of the lightheartedness, the friendship, and the humor. Is Lucy looking up, tears streaming down her face. And she says, "I'm all fired up," still crying and tears and everything. That's the whole mixture of the whole mood for me of Fairy Tale right there. The humor and the warmth of it. I really just love that. So once again, like I say, the anime is so much better than the manga. This was, like I say, most of the manga is pretty good, but some of them, like this one, it was okay. It wasn't like the previous one was a little bit really needed. But anyway, going back onto that, it was great. Had a lot of fun with it. Tell me what you thought of it. Tell me, go ahead and give me some feedback, whatever you want. That's discussion points, everything. And I'm going to try to pick up a little bit more with the Fairy Tale, and maybe, which I said I was going to do last week, but I'm still going to try to do a little bit more to kind of open things up with the Fairy Tale. And I realize it's kind of difficult until we get more fans, but that's just the way we'll have to go. Anyway, it's awesome. Really would appreciate a thumbs up. Really sure would. You can always subscribe. You can always unsubscribe. You can do anything that you want to. Until next time, take care.